Once upon a time, a man named Luca inherited an old umbrella from his grandfather. It was black, curved at the handle, and strangely heavy for something so ordinary. "Use it when the rain matters," the old man had said. Luca, respectful but skeptical, tucked it into a closet. Years passed. He walked through dozens of storms, got drenched, borrowed umbrellas, lost them, bought cheap ones that turned inside out in the wind, but he never touched the one in the closet. But one evening, as the clouds rolled in and the streetlights blurred in the mist, Luca stood at a crosswalk, holding nothing but his coat. He had just walked out of an old bookstore, heart heavy with news he hadn't expected, words he wished he'd said to someone no longer reachable. For the first time in years, he thought of the umbrella. He turned around and went home, but then, when he reached for it and stepped back outside, it still didn't open. He pressed the release, pulled at the ribs. Nothing. Frustrated, he almost tossed it aside. But something stopped him. Instead, he just held it closed, like a walking stick, like a memory. Therefore, he walked into the rain. Not shielded, not protected, just present. And something strange happened. With every drop, it felt like grief was being washed off of him. Grief he hadn't admitted to carrying. The umbrella had never been meant to open. It wasn't built to block storms. It was meant to remind him. Some storms aren't meant to be avoided. They're meant to be felt. And then, the next morning, he found a note in the umbrella's handle, tucked into a hidden slit of leather. "Proud of you. You are always stronger than you thought." The moral of the story is this: not all protection comes from shielding pain. Sometimes it comes from walking through it with something to hold on to.